Hey, what's up, everybody? Just wanted to give a couple quick videos here just to show you a little bit about the different modules, different pieces of this, so you will make things a little bit easier for you to navigate. So first is the audio engine. So if I go to File, go to Audio Settings, basically the way I have this built is sort of two major sort of audio paths. The first is just our clean digital path. And the idea is, let me close this for a second. If you're in here in samples and you click on just a waveform, you want that to generally be, nice and clean and exactly what it is, unprocessed. So that's one way is, just clicking on any waveform. The other way is, let's say you're like in sample edit and you want to play back this. You may want to know what's that sound like, with the different, with these parameters, right? So that's using our vintage audio engine with the parameter mapping as well. Now, the vintage audio engine is gonna respect the sampler choice as far as the different samplers here. And look, I'm not trying to, it's not trying to be perfect. I'm not trying to replace your Akai hardware. That's not the goal of this project. The goal is to kind of give you the idea of what you're working with. So that way, if you're not in your studio, you're trying to do some things, trying to kind of prep the files, etc., or you just want to kind of, again, a little scratch pad, is to get that vibe, get that idea, and then send the image over to your actual Akais and get the proper sound and get the right settings, etc. So if I go to File, go to my audio settings, so we have our vintage character. And so right now, this is set to clean digital playback, so it's just off. You can go subtle just for a little bit. You can go standard, which is where kind of like that's where I designed it, right? And then heavy, which is just it's a little extra. So if you have trouble hearing it, maybe you have some shitty studio monitors or something, and you're like, I can't hear any difference. All right, put that to heavy. And look, again, I'm not trying to win any awards here. It's just using some different open source things to whether it's a little bit of bit crusher, whether it's a little transient designer, just some filter stuff. It's not nothing crazy. It's just to kind of give you the idea. And again, I kind of talked through the different sonic characters of each sampler to give you that idea. So that's for your vintage audio playback. Then if you want your clean waveform preview to be on, you just turn that on. If you want it to be more of the vintage audio, you can have it off. I'll keep it as off for now, whatever. Generally, you'd want to apply the sample parameters. I don't know why you might want to turn it off, but for some reason, if you're like, no, I hate the way that thing sounds, and you just want to be able to map your parameters and then hear it all back in your Akai or something, then you can turn that off. That's fine. So that's your audio settings. And just give you a quick example. So that's in standard. Let's go over here. So, and this is also in real time, so you can hear. Okay. Switch that to, let's say, 950. Let that loop. There we go. Gonna have a slightly different vibe. Stop on that. Maybe I go to 1000. You can hear it's like a little more punchy, right? So kind of the idea was that the 950 is that 12-bit. It's the transients aren't as sharp, right? It's a little bit more crunchy, a little bit more dirty. I think of like Fatboy Slim when I think of the 950. My 1000, 1100. That's gonna give you that little punchier, a little more Chemical Brothers, Prodigy, like the transient's gonna slap you in the face. And then your 3000 is going to be a little bit brighter on the upper end. At least that's what I hear for me, so that's what I designed. Okay, again, not trying to win awards here, just trying to give you the right idea. Also, with this is also going to respect. Right now, I've just been hitting the same note just on my MIDI controller here, but you can also Play lower, of course. Play higher. You get the idea. So that's just a quick gist of your audio settings. So again, you can adjust your character, you can toggle on or off the clean waveform preview, and generally speaking, you probably want to have your sample parameter toggled to on. So hope that helps.